fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury. Get this, heavyweight rival says Tyson Fury is not the best. Usyk is more consistent. As the fallout continues from Tyson Fury's fight with Francis Ngannou, one of the heavyweight contenders now has claimed he is too inconsistent to be considered the best of the generation. Fury has been enjoying a run as it stands out in the heavyweight division. His draw and 2 wins against Deontay Wilder, Vladimir Klitschko, Derek Chisora, and Dillian Whyte all made him a favorite in the marquee division against any opponent. However, he struggles with MMA champion turned boxing Francis Ngannou in a huge event as part of Riyadh's season, okay? He was knocked down in the 3rd round, as we know. But Micheal Hunter has this to say about Tyson Fury. He said, he's super strong, a mammoth of a man, a fighter too, but that performance lets you know what class he's in. If that was Lennox Lewis in with Francis Ngannou or Holyfield, they would have out him out. There's a level, and you've seen it. Tyson Fury didn't do that. He can touch the top level, but he's not really consistent. Usyk is very consistent. He fights at a high level every time he fights. His fights are not up and down like Fury's. Fury's been dropped several times. He's had several downfalls. For them to even consider him the best, it's really the people's fault for letting themselves get tricked. And let me counterpunch. He's absolutely correct. See, a lot of people were fooled by Tyson Fury and his antics. Got all that tomfoolery. I'm the best and, nobody can beat me. And how do I prove I'm the best? I just talk shit about people that took L's that I should have fought. That's basically what Tyson did. And I agree with Micheal Hunter with the consistency, or should I say the inconsistency. See, Tyson Fury hasn't fought the best. Had he took on guys like Joe Joyce, guys like that when Joe Joyce was hot lava, you know what I mean? If he would have took that fight instead of the Derek Chisora fight, yeah, people would have looked at Tyson Fury a lot differently, but he didn't do that because he was worried. He was unsure of a victory. See, fighting someone like Joe Joyce, a big unit that supposedly couldn't be hurt, and then seeing him fight guys like Francis Ngannou and running like a chicken with his head cut off, that just shows you that could have happened in the Joe Joyce fight. That's why he didn't want to fight anyone like that, because he saw his buddy, his stepbrother or whatever, go in there and give Joe Joyce some of the best punches that he could land, and it didn't do dick. He ate those sandwiches like Whopper Juniors, okay, no fries, no drink. Okay, and he kept coming and he bashed his boy up. And I think that scared Tyson Fury. I really do. And I think because it scared him, and he showed like, hey, I can take a licking, but I can keep ticking, right? I think Tyson Fury looked at that and was like, no, I'm not dealing with that situation. I'm not going anywhere near it. Matter of fact, give him to Usyk. But yeah, consistently, Oleksandr Usyk, people, I want you to understand something. Oleksandr Usyk is a unified champion. If you guys know what that means that the unified champion fights multiple challenges from multiple mandatories, from multiple sanctioning bodies. So somebody that's hanging on to one belt, excuse me, someone hanging on to one belt is not and cannot be consistent with a unified champion that's taken on all mandatories. So yeah, you fought Dillian Whyte as a mandatory. Really, that was a tune-up, to be fair. But that was a mandatory, quote unquote. And then meanwhile, you have Oleksandr Usyk defending his belt against Anthony Joshua, and then going up against the WBA side, which is Daniel Dubois. And if that fight doesn't happen, they've suspended it. Of course, I think if Eddie Hearn is not still trying to push the Filip Hrgovic fight, it's going to be the IBF too, then back to the WBO. Okay, so yeah, he stays more consistent by default because he has all the belts to stay consistent because that's what unified champions do. That's what champions do in general. They fight their mandatories. And honestly, if you're not fighting your mandatories, you shouldn't be called a champion. And if the sanctioning body is not making you fight the mandatories, I don't think they're much of a sanctioning body, i.e., WBC bars. But anyway, I do agree with Michael Hunter, and it just shows you the irony of how someone boasts and brags and, and spits out this, I'm better than everybody else and I'm the best in this, that, and the other. And you get shut down and your legacy gets totally damaged by a guy that has never been in a boxing ring before. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.